You're watching KPRC Local 2 News.
A local woman fears that somebody intentionally tried to kill her 3 dogs and 3 others who are rescue animals. Charlotte Liberta is happy to have her dogs home, but last week she wasn't sure if any of the animals would make it. And that's because when she let her dogs out in the morning, they came back home sick. A sample of cheese laced with seeds was later found in her and a neighbor's yard. Toxicology tests now prove that these dogs were poisoned.
You know, our whole goal is to get them healthy and well, and these are all dogs that had been rescued and were ready for adoption. And then to think that someone goes in and wants to kill them, and it was intentional to kill.
HPD is investigating the strychnine poisoning. Crime Stoppers is offering up to a $5,000 reward here.
From KPRC, you're watching Local 2 News at 6.
Also tonight, a woman horrified when her dogs were poisoned. Now tonight, an arrest has been made in that case. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Bill Biessa.
Hello, I'm Dominique Saxa. You know, this all happened back in July when a woman discovered that 6 of her dogs had been poisoned outside of her home in Northwest Houston. But now tonight, police say an arrest has been made. Local 2 reporter Courtney Savala has a story that's all new at 6 for you. Courtney?
Well, Dominique, you know, this park is so busy all day long, of course, with kids and dogs coming. Of course, the cooler temperatures kind of keeping a lot of people away. But what has shocked so many people is less than 2 blocks from here, a man was arrested, allegedly trying to poison dogs. Yes. Charlotte Liberta saves unwanted pets, and for months she's been living in fear.
And there's not a day that I can just open the door and walk outside with being afraid of finding poison.
And now her neighbor is charged with a felony of cruelty to animals. 43-year-old Chen Feng was indicted by a grand jury and arrested Tuesday evening. Back in July, Charlotte's dogs ate these cheese balls laced with seeds. At least 3 dogs ate them and started having seizures. The dogs were saved and the cheese balls tested positive for strychnine. And the same thing happened about 2 weeks ago.
We found at least 10 poisoned cheese balls this time, and not only were they in my yard, they were in the ditch in front of my house where any dog, cat, child walking by could have picked it up.
But this time she was ready.
I went and put security cameras all outside my house. It cost me several thousands of dollars, but I tell you, it was the best money I ever spent.
Liberta turned that video over to police, which is now in evidence. But now Liberta describes what she saw.
I mean, he's looking around. He looks around to make sure that nobody's watching him, and then proceeds to start throwing it over the fence.
No one answered at Feng's home. Liberta says she has never met her neighbor and is baffled as to why anyone would want to hurt a dog.
I mean, there's no way you can get into the mind of a person that is so evil.
Now, Chen Feng actually has bonded out of jail, and we did go by his home again. He did not answer. We're live in Northwest Houston. I'm Courtney Savala, KPRC, Local 2.
Now, if found guilty, Chen Feng could face up to 2 years in jail and pay up to a $10,000 fine.